welcome to Express Yourself. We're on the show where we talk to local youth about how they express themselves through art, music, athletics, and everything else. I'm your host, Chloe.
And I'm Ben. Welcome to the show.
All right, so today we're going to be talking to the band Xiola. Hi, guys.
Hey. I'm Seneca Shones. I play guitar and sing in the band.
I'm Jaden Bishop. I'm the drummer of the band.
I'm Riley Stewart. I play bass and guitar in the band.
I'm Bryce Planin, and I play guitar in the band and bass.
Awesome. So how did you guys form?
It really started when me and Jaden used to jam a lot, like in his room. I picked up the guitar. He's been drumming for a really long time, like 13 years. And then we started jamming, and then I met Riley at school, LV Rogers, and then I met Bryce at school too, and we all kind of just drifted together, and I don't know, it just happened. Yeah, anything you want to add?
Yeah, we were jamming, me and Seneca, and then I guess we just decided to like jam with them a couple times, and then it kind of turned into more of a thing that was more regular, and then we started making music and stuff. So that's.
Hey, this is really fun. We all get along. Let's do something with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and as far as, what stage are you with the band? I noticed you guys have played a couple gigs around town. I've heard about them. How's it going?
It's going really well. We've played, our first gig was here at the youth center, and then we just rented out the front room a while ago. We played, or I was out of the band for a bit. I'm back in, just that. And we played a few shows, yeah, but it's going really well. I'm really happy where we are.
And as far as getting into music, I guess I'm asking everybody, what really got you into music? What influenced you, and how did that further you into where you are now?
For me, music's been in my family for a really long time. My dad's been playing the guitar and singing for like 13, 14 years, and I wasn't really interested in creating music that much, but I've always had a love just listening to music, all kinds, and then I've just recently started playing, and it's just been so amazing. Just a great way to express yourself.
My dad was in many bands growing up, and he played the drums, and then as a kid I was like banging on stuff and just, and he would listen to music around me, and then I started playing the drums, and he like kind of taught me what he knew about it, and then I just kind of worked from there and worked up, and then I just was really into music my whole life, and I still am, and really it's amazing to play with people and also to just listen to music sometimes too.
I've got no musicians in my family, but I've been into music forever. It's like my life's passion. I always wanted to play guitar, and it just kind of started happening, and took lessons and got better and taught lessons, and I played a few different shows, and I don't know, it's kind of always been my thing.
My dad used to play a bit of guitar back in the day, and I kind of grew up listening to him. I thought it was pretty groovy, so picked it up when I was like 6.
Cool. And as far as inspiration-wise, is there any musicians in general that maybe you got inspired by, made you wanna actually play music?
For me, it's been many over the years, because I've been into different kinds of music more, like different, like say like metal for a little while, and then like into funk, and then so it depends on what stage I'm at with the musicians. But there is a couple musicians that I guess like stand out as like people that I would be like, wow, they're a really good musician, and they do, and I would like to, and I play a lot of their music and stuff. But I guess it kind of depends on what I'm into. But I would say like John Bonham is one of the main guys for me, and another drummer named Matt Cameron. It's really good too. But that's yeah.
Same with me, like taste changes all the time, but right now I'm loving Jimmy Page, and I'm loving his crazy guitar solos and riffs. Yeah, and I've been listening to a little bit of Otis Redding lately, which is nice, and Bill Withers. So
One of the original people who got me interested in guitar at a young age was Jimi Hendrix, but my taste always changes, and I like a lot of different folk and acoustic and electric and all sorts of different things, but deeply steeped in the blues.
Kind of sound like Riley. Have kind of influences like Tony Iommi and Jimmy Page, Hendrix as well. All just kind of groovy guys who play good tunes.
So how would you guys describe your sound?
I would say we're kind of bluesy rock, funk, maybe a bit of grunge, and rock. A lot of rock in it, I guess. And do you have anything?
Just all mixed into one ball of sound, yeah. And I don't know, and we're always trying to incorporate new stuff and just trying to grow and, yeah.
Welcome back to Express Yourself. We're talking with the band Xiola. So guys, what inspired you to name your band Xiola?
Well, at the beginning, we had been thinking of many different names, and we kept thinking of all these names, and then they were already taken by different bands, and we were like, we can't use that, can't use that. And then I was thinking, my little sister's name is Xiola, and I was like, that is not going to be a band name. There's no way that there's going to be a band called Xiola. And it also, I think, means musically gifted in like Sanskrit or something, maybe not Sanskrit, but like something else. I don't know exactly what it is, but that's what my dad said once. I don't know. And then so that was, and I was like, what about this? And then the guys were like, yeah, we can try that. And then that's what it's been since then. So
this is more of an individual question, but how long have each of you been playing music for?
I've started playing the piano when I was probably 11 years old. I didn't take lessons really, just fiddling around, and then picked up the ukulele for a bit, and then tried bass out at like 14, 15, and then I started playing the guitar about a year and a couple months ago.
I've been playing guitar for close to my whole life, around 10 years, around that. I mean, not my whole life, but pretty close.
I've been playing guitar for about 6 years. I've been teaching for like 2.
I've been drumming for 13 years, since I was like 3. Yeah, 3.
So it's one thing to play in the youth center for you guys, but I'm sure like playing all the larger things. You said you opened for a band off camera, I believe at the golf course. Was that like a crazy experience to have? And maybe individually tell us how that experience was for you, everyone.
It was pretty big for all of us. It was our first like public appearance. We had a lot of different friends and family, but then a lot of people that we didn't know. So it was kind of like our first show was just mostly family. We were opening up for a pretty big band who's been in the scene for a little while, and they had a show with like 4 hours of material set out and really professional. And it was kind of nerve-wracking, but it was a lot of fun. It was a really good experience for us.
I found it was nerve-wracking, but it was still a lot of fun. I mean, even the best musicians get the nerves once in a while, so it's a great time.
It was really fun, and especially to like see them after, and it was just a good overall experience. I think, yeah, it was really fun.
I wasn't at that show, but I'm sure if I was, it would have been amazing.
Yeah, so and then as far as a step up from opening from a band to actually playing your own show, was that a different experience altogether, or was it generally the same?
It was so different. We set it up. It was all us. Like we got help from our parents and a few people in the community, but it was like we made posters, we took pictures, we made got the tickets for It was just amazing. It was amazing, and yeah, we did about a 3-hour set, and just being on stage and seeing like all these familiar faces, unfamiliar faces, and just like playing music and getting to express ourselves, it's unreal. And I really look forward to doing it in the future.
So now that you guys have played a couple gigs, where do you see yourselves going as a band?
Hopefully playing lots more gigs. Hopefully getting out of Nelson a bit, still staying in, but also expanding. It'd be really fun to take a road trip once we have lots more material and maybe do a tour.
I kind of want to potentially make an album sometime soon. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, and also more gigs and like I said, traveling around and stuff.
Next summer, we're hoping to be playing some of the local festivals like Unity Fest and Starbelly, and yeah, get a bit more out there, get a bit more exposure, yeah, it'd be good.
I just want to see how far we can take it, like as far as we can go with it.
Awesome.
So about your music, do you guys write your own songs? And if so, who does the writing of the lyrics or the music, or what's going on with that?
I write the majority. I'd say I've got ideas, like rougher ideas, and brought it in to them, and we've like all kind of worked on it and tweaked it. But yeah.
Yeah, is it all original music?
Yes. Well, we do some covers, but yeah.
What do you guys write songs about?
A lot of different things. Usually I'll just like be feeling a certain way, maybe about a situation or a person, and then I will just put my hand to paper, and whatever comes out, I'll just like write a jumble and then try to take stuff from it, or I'll have like a line in my head that I really like and just write it down. But usually I'll write about love, but not like to a excessively cheesy level, and just about like human emotion and feeling, and everyone has emotion, everyone goes through things, so I think writing about it's a good way to express that.
Welcome back. We're talking with Xiola here about their band and everything. So I have a quick question about you mentioned earlier in the show about the support and how the community was helping you out. How does that really tie in? How does that help you guys? What is it? Is it big for you?
It's very big. It's like that's what's helped get us definitely got us to the point where we are today. It's just so much help because people video it, right? People are videoing, people are posting, people are spreading the word by word of mouth. It's just really important. And yeah, we couldn't be where we are today without the help that we've gotten from our friends and family.
Awesome. And as far as your like actual families, how much do they tie into everything that you do here?
The jam space where we practice is in my parents' house. A lot of the equipment has been bought by my parents. I've got family friends who have gotten us gigs or done lighting or done sound or helped set up. Getting a lot of support from the community and from our extended family has really helped us out.
And if there was anyone who wanted to start a band and needed to figure out how to get support and how to start this, what advice would you give them?
I think the youth center is a good place to get some things going. I know whenever I was first starting off, this was a good place where I met a lot of different people. people can contact us. There's a few different, young bands and young musicians and young artists in the area who kind of work together and cross-pollinate. And I think everybody's here to support each other and help each other, and we all want to see each other do really well. So.
Make music and however you can, just put it out there. The internet's an amazing tool. Unfortunately, it's easy to get lost among the millions and millions of other artists out there, but just keep making. And if you're really passionate about what you do, and if you really love what you do, and people will realize that, I think.
And as far as people maybe in the audience watching at home, as far as them getting to experience your band or to get to your music, is there any place they can look for that, website, anything like that?
You can find us on Facebook.
Facebook, awesome, Facebook page. So what's your Facebook page?
It's just Xiola Band.
Okay, cool, yeah. And I assume there's going to be posts up there about your gigs and upcoming
Yeah, I
events
think we
and
keep
stuff
it
like that.
pretty.
Awesome, cool.
So thank you guys so much for being on here with us.
Thanks, yeah, thanks.
We're going to leave you with one last song by the band Xiola. I'm your host, Chloe.
And I'm Ben. Thanks for watching, guys.